removing item B under new business.
Need a motion?
Yeah, can we have a motion? Sorry, Cheryl. Thank you.
I'll make a motion.
Thank you. A second?
I'll second.
Thanks, Bob. All in favor? Do we need a roll call or can we just do all in favor? All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Then, under new business, item B has been removed from the agenda. We'll go into the minutes. In the packet, there was the Governor's Committee meeting, minutes from the committee meeting on March 12th, 2020. Is there any need for changes on those minutes? You know, we always look at you, Bob.
I didn't see anything that jumped out at me.
Anyone else find anything that needs to be changed? If not,
Looks fine, Matt.
thanks, Mark. If not, can I get a motion to approve the Governance Committee meeting minutes from March 12th? Mark? Lori, second? No. Amanda? Yeah. All right, Amanda. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Minutes are approved. Need to approve the Audit Committee meeting minutes for March 12th, 2020. Those were also included in your packet.
I'll make a motion.
Thank you, Cheryl. A second?
I'll second.
Thanks, Bob. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Minutes are approved. And last, the regular meeting minutes from March 12th, 2020. Can we get a motion to approve those meeting minutes?
I'll make the motion.
Thank you, Bob. Second?
Sure, I'll second that.
Mark, thank you. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Great. Communications. No communications at this time. Public comments. Jason, do you have any public comments?
Nope.
Thank you. Chair's report. There is no chair's report, although I would like to just say I've been very impressed with the staff. Since March, we know that this world has changed significantly, and these guys have done an amazing job. I had the pleasure of going with Vinny and Ken to deliver PPEs to some businesses within the county, and it was just really nice to be out and about and to hear back from our customers just how appreciative they were of that. So I just wanted to just say, you know, I've been extremely impressed with all the staff here and what they've done. It's amazing the work that's continued to go. They've worked on leads. I mean, it's truly been amazing to watch the work just continue. And I just wanted to, as the chair, thank you guys on behalf of the board for all the hard work that you've done during this time. Director's report.
Yeah, just a couple of quick updates on the director's report. As you guys, if you've driven the 5S corridor, you can see that Amazon has started the the selective demo rehab of the former Lot Holdings building for their last mile distribution center, and that work is ongoing. And actually, they're moving along pretty rapidly. They tore down one of the houses that they purchased as part of the transaction within a week's time. So that's running pretty smoothly. And if you go further along to the west of 5S, you'll see that Vita Blend is continuing with getting their facility up and running, and hopefully by midsummer, late July, that they'll get the equipment in there and ready to start there as well. As you guys are aware, the Mohawk Valley region, we've gone through phase 1 and phase 2. And tomorrow we are scheduled to jump into phase 3. So far, just so you're aware, we've continued to distribute masks. We've continued to get requests, and as we go through these next 2 phases, we're assuming that we'll get more. So tomorrow, phase 3, I think, it's a good phase to get into because it actually affects a lot of the restaurants. They can get the 50% capacity with seating, with proper social distancing, so we're looking forward to that, and I'm assuming that we'll see a lot of people within the community coming out to actually go to the restaurants, for the first time in about 3 months. So we are looking forward to that, and hopefully everything in the Mohawk Valley region continues, and actually the state of New York, hopefully everything continues to run smoothly as we go through all these phases and try to get some semblance of normalcy back in our county and region and state. So that's all I got, Chair.
Great, thanks, Ken. Financial report, Sheila?
Yes, the financials are included in your packet as of end of May. There really isn't anything unusual to report. All of the pilot payments have been paid, that have been due through the beginning of the year. Other than that, there's nothing unusual. CD fund report is also included in your packet. I thought. I don't see it. Do you guys see the CD fund report?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sir.
Okay, I didn't see it. We had a few of the loan recipients take advantage of the no pay through June 30th. Otherwise, everyone is up to date. I'm expecting payments to roll in again. But other than that, everything is good.
Yeah, just so you guys are aware, because we really haven't met since then, the county legislature have passed a resolution to basically give them a 3-month reprieve to the end of June 30th. So, as Sheila stated, only there were a couple that did take advantage of that, but we're proud to report that the majority of these continued to pay and they're on time. So that's positive.
And this was consistent with what New York State did with a lot of the contracts that they had, so I thought it was great that the county did it as well. Any questions on the financial reports? Okay, on to the marketing report. Who's doing that?
Yeah,
Jenny?
so, obviously we kind of, with everything going on the past couple of months, we kind of had a shift in our marketing approach. And, first off, since we last met, it's really been about updating businesses and people throughout the county about what's going on with the COVID crisis and, businesses on reopening. So we did a lot of emails kind of updating everything to the businesses. We did some different surveys on where businesses could use some help, and just keeping them informed throughout this entire past couple months. We also did the mass distribution, like Matt was talking about. So we ordered a lot of masks and marketed them, and hit a lot of different companies. So people were definitely very appreciative of the mask, and we're continuing to still give them out. We've also continued our Small Business of the Month series. So the first month we did Saratoga Horseworks, which actually got a lot of press for making the masks and shifting their production to PPE equipment. Last month we did Peruzzi's Meat Market and Kanjahari, which again got a lot of action on Facebook, and we'll be selecting another one this month very soon. So we've been continuing that, and it seems like that's been doing really well marketing wise. We also have been doing some things for the International Economic Development Council. We're going to submit for an award for the 5S corridor and all the businesses over there. So we've done interviews. Thanks to Dan Wislin, he got us some drone footage of that corridor and all the businesses around there. So we're putting together a video for that, and we've been doing some work to submit that award. And we've continued our Montgomery County architecture series with some different architecture around the county. And Empire Solutions we've been working with this entire time, and they've done a phenomenal job for us. So they've definitely been doing some good work.
The drone footage was great. Thanks, Dan. That was very much appreciated. You've done that a couple times for us now, and every time it's been great footage, and we're able to utilize it. So thank you very much. And the only other thing has been, just with the PPEs, we still have some that we can do distribution for. So if any of the board members know of people as things start to open up, and if staff needs masks and we can help some of these local business by providing those masks, please have them get in contact with Vinny in order to get that distribution.
Yeah, I think we have probably a little over 3,000 left, so we still have a decent amount to hand out. So, yeah, again, if you guys know anyone or know any businesses that are in need, definitely have them reach out and we can get them to them as soon as we can.
I know of one, Vinny, and I'll give you a call afterward.
Okay, awesome, Bob.
Thanks, Bob.
Yeah.
And one other thing too I forgot to mention is we're going to be, definitely this spring updating our photos as well and do some type of photo shoot around the county of the new businesses, the landscape, just to freshen up our, promotional materials as well. So.
Chairman Beck, I just wanted to say thank you to Vinny. He's been keeping me very equipped with masks and everything else to distribute to the western end of Montgomery County. So tomorrow I'm distributing 500 masks. I have 16 cases of hand sanitizer going all over the place, and some face shields and stuff like that that I'm getting from from emergency management. So
Awesome. Thanks, Cheryl, for doing all that, too.
and I told Vinny, any businesses in the western end that contact you guys, let me know, and I'll be happy to deliver them.
That's awesome. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I want to say thank you for the masks as well for my business.
Oh, great, Lori.
Yeah, because we have to give them to customers, or we're showing houses, and if they don't have masks, I need to provide them. So, by New York State. It's been difficult for me to get some masks, so it was very helpful.
Yeah.
Lori, if you ever need them, just let me know and I can drop them off.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm really proud that the board and Ken and the whole team came up with the idea to do this. I think it was very good idea for us to do as a gift back to the community. So, and I'm really glad to see all the board members have participated. It's really good. So thank you all very much. Anything else, Vin?
I think that's it. Yeah.
All right. Unfinished business. The Paris report.
Yes.
Ken, do you want to talk a little bit?
Sheila handled that. The Paris report, that was, I sent that to you guys just so you know, 3 o'clock today. So that's our normal Paris report. That's what's submitted to the state of New York. We'll have a motion on it in a little bit, but Sheila, go ahead and take that.
Sheila's muted.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I muted it because of the train.
Dan wanted to hear that.
Oh, I figured your office would cover that. So yes, this is our annual report that the Authority Budget Office requires. They break it down into 4 different reports. The annual report, a procurement report, the financial report, and then an investment report, which we don't have any investments, but stuff to report. So you'll see all those 4 reports for the IBA included in that packet, and for the CRC, because we have to do it for the CRC as well. So those reports, we went through them a few years ago, a little bit more detail. But if anybody has any questions on those reports, feel free to reach out to me. I know Amanda had an issue with her. She had taken the required course for the ABO for the board member, and I just copied it forward from last year. Didn't change that code, so I fixed that going forward for 2020. So you're all set, Amanda. But if anybody else has any questions, please feel free, to reach out.
Joe, is there anything you want to add? I know typically if there's a report, you have some expertise. Is there anything you'd like to add?
No, Chairman. I'm all set with this. I don't have anything more to add.
Perfect. I always want to give you an opportunity.
Sheila, I have a question.
Yes.
I completed that requirement.
And did you complete it in 2019 or
No.
20?
No, 2020.
Okay, so that will reflect on 2020's report, which I'll do next year.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Any other discussion around the Paris report? Okay, if
Motion to accept the Paris.
we need a motion to accept the Paris report.
I'll make a motion.
Thank you, Cheryl. Second?
I'll second.
Amanda, thank you. And that's, all in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Thank you. Now on to new business. The first one is A, the Glen Park mowing that is in the packet. This is a typical contract that we enter every year with someone to take care of the property. All of the financial information is in there on how much it costs and what services are provided, including a one-time spring, putting in mulch and doing some landscaping as well.
Yeah, and just to update the board chair on this. If you recall, we did an RFQ back in 2015, I believe it was. And the pricing that you see for 2020, this would be for 2020, 2021, the pricing has remained the same. This is what we've been charged ever since the initial RFQ, so we didn't really see it necessary to go back out since the pricing has not increased in 5 years. So,
Which is amazing. And we've been happy with the services that have been provided. There's never been an issue.
Lapse, no.
Any questions or discussion? There you go, Dan.
There you go, Dan.
I missed that train.
Hey, Chair, I have one question which Bob will appreciate. Is it M space and J's or just M and J's with no space between the ampersand?
Good question. I'd have to look at his logo on the truck.
You're keeping us on our toes, Mark. I like it. If there's no other discussion or questions, can we get a motion?
I'll offer a motion.
Thank you, Mark. Second?
I'll second.
Thanks, Lori. Roll call vote on this, please, Andy.
Yep. Mark Kowalczyk,
Yes?
Chairman Beck,
Yes.
Carol Shinneman, Robert Harris,
Yes.
Cheryl Reese,
Aye.
Amanda Ricchio,
Yes.
Lori Wenger.
Yes.
Thank you. The agenda was amended, so B, under new business, is now the Florida Business Park Extension, the capital grant.
Yes, what this is, and I'll turn this over to Attorney Scott in a minute, but just so you guys recall, this is in relation to the grant we received, I believe it was back in 2016, as it related to the Dollar General distribution project, along with the extension of the Florida Park Business Park. We applied for as an IDA for a $1.5 million ESD capital grant to do road widening. And that road widening was completed last year, and these things take time. So the project was approved by the Empire State Development Board of Directors, and we're getting ready for a drawdown. The last thing we have to do is accept the grant, and then Hodgson and Russ will be providing a opinion or council, whatever it is, Joe. You guys will be providing that for us, and then we should be able to submit for the drawdown. We're hoping. We've seen some grants getting held up as far as reimbursement from the state of New York, so we're hoping those backlogs start to, start moving again shortly. So we can't tell you when we will receive this money, but just so the IDA is aware, this was part of a capital project that the county bonded for. So this will just be a pass-through from ESD to the IDA and then back to the county to pay down that service. So. With that, Joe, if you have anything else to add to this, feel free.
Yeah, thanks, Ken. As Ken indicated, this really is just follow-up on a long-standing arrangement. The money, as I understand it from Ken, has been advanced or is ready to be advanced And what we need to do is approve the document to complete that process. And in order for me to be in a position to deliver the opinion letter saying that the IDA has authorized the entering into and validly executed the document, I need to have a resolution from the board. So what this is an administrative/technical action to complete the file so that we can complete this matter and finish out the grant receipt. And with that, I'll open it up for any comments or questions.
Any of the board members have any comments, questions in regards to this?
No, it's pretty straightforward. Thank you.
Joe, you did a great job of explaining it again. Can we get a motion?
I'll make a motion.
Thanks, Cheryl. A second?
Sure, I'll second that.
Mark? Roll call vote, please, Andy.
Cheryl Reese,
Aye.
Chairman Beck,
Aye.
Carol Schindeman, absent. Robert Harris,
Yes.
Mark Kowalczyk,
Yes.
Amanda Ricchio,
Yes.
Lori Weininger.
Yes.
Motion passes. Great. If there's no other business,
Yeah, before we jump over and adjourn this and get into the CRC thing, I did send you guys an email out. It's in relation to the IDA Academy this year. That's going to be an all-online webinar-based academy. There is a fee for that, and as the email stated, if you guys are interested, because there is board training in there and just some general updates, and it may be advantageous just for a refresher if you do have time. It looks like they made it from like 10 to 2, I think, each of those 2 days. You don't have to take part in the whole thing, but let us know. We will register you, and we will pay. It'll be paid for through the IDA, and I believe, Joe, if I'm not mistaken, yours truly is actually doing the ABO training, correct? Joe?
I'm not sure actually, Ken, if it satisfies the ABO training. It is a good thing for board members to go, and now that they're holding it virtually, so you don't have to travel, it certainly makes it very convenient. But I'm actually a speaker, and Chris Canada and myself have been speakers in prior academies. They're very good programs, and I would highly recommend them.
Okay, thanks, Joe. That's all I have.
great. So if anyone is interested, please contact Ken and let him know. If that's all, then we can call for the adjournment of the Montgomery County IDA meeting. Can I get a motion?
We also have included the assessment review, the annual reassessment of review.
Oh, my fault. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Sheila, sorry about
It's
that.
another one that I kind of forgot about.
Yep.
But that's included in your packet also, and that is a report that's required again by the Authority Budget Office for you to make a motion to approve. And that's an annual reassessment of each of our projects. And we go through each year to determine that all pilot payments are made, all sales taxes, regulated and kept under the cap, and then, checking job numbers each year. So that it's similar to the annual report. We just added a few things, specifically for clawbacks. For those projects that we do have clawbacks on, we have to ensure that we monitor those and make sure that we do the clawback if there's, the requirement to do so. We did have one, with the Beach Nut that has had the clawback for several years now. We were able to collect $750,000 from them that went out to the taxing jurisdictions because they didn't meet their job numbers. The other one was HFM BOCES that didn't meet their job numbers this year. We do not have a clawback in that, so there was no action to be taken. So there's two that are maturing in 2020 that you'll see gone, which is Breton Industries and Dane Logistics. They have fulfilled their obligations. All the pilot payments have been made Not to date, because Breton and Dave both have city and school tax to be paid. But they're up to date with everything, so they'll be maturing at the end of this year. And then, of course, we'll be adding Vita Blend and any other new projects that we may get this year. So if anybody has any questions on that, just feel free to let me know. We did add two also this year for 2019, which was the Microtel and Mohawk Solar.
Great.
So, and that's it. Thanks, Matt.
Thank you, Sheila, for reminding us.
That's okay.
There's no motion on that.
No, we just have to present it to you.
Great. So there, I was just checking, making sure with Ken that there's no motion that needs to be done on that. We just needed to be presented to us, and then fills that requirement. So thank you, Sheila, again. So now we can move to a motion for adjournment. Mark,
I'll second.
Bob, second. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Great. That ends the Montgomery County IDA meeting at 5:08.
1 second, we gotta just wait and switch this over to the menu.
Do we need the report on